What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Elijah Garcia versus Armando Resendiz, and this was a 10-rounder in the middleweight division. And this fight was Saturday, September 30th from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this fight was broadcasted on Showtime pay-per-view. And in this fight, Elijah Garcia got a very good win, improving to 16-0 with an 8th round stoppage victory over Armando Resendiz. Resendiz drops to 14-2. Leading up to the stoppage, I had this bout scored 68-65 in favor of Garcia. Let me just say this first. This was an absolute war, a very, very good fight while it lasted. Definitely a very good fight, especially for the month of September, right at the end of it. Very good September fight. It was just a great fight overall, and an even better stoppage for Garcia. I was picking Garcia to win by decision in this one in a very good fight. And it was a very good fight, but he ultimately got the late stoppage. So just to just go through how this fight went round by round. The first round, Garcia landed a massive left hand on Armando Resendiz that almost made him go down. He buckled really bad. His knees buckled really bad, almost touched the canvas. And he was getting popped with some good shots early. And then his chin almost set into the fight a bit up until that final round where it got stopped. But I gave rounds 2 and 3 to Resendiz because he was landing big combinations. And in that second round, Garcia was slightly wobbled a bit, getting hit with big combinations from Resendiz, and they were just going at it. And round number 3 was an absolute war. I thought Resendiz just had a little bit more work than Garcia in that third. Then round number 4, I gave it to Garcia, and again, it was just an all-out Mexican war. Both these guys just swinging away. And I thought that in the fourth round, Garcia just had a bit of the sharper shots, but I thought Resendiz was still very, very solid, despite giving the round to Garcia. Then round number 5 was a very, very close round. Could have went either way. Resendiz threw more shots, but Garcia landed the sharper, more eye-catching shots that was just knocking Resendiz's head back. And then round 6 and 7 were just clear rounds for Garcia. Resendiz was still working very hard, but his shots weren't landing as clean, and Garcia was just able to land big, sharp combinations flush on Resendiz. Then in the 8th round where this fight ended, there was 2 shots to the body, followed by a big hook to the head. It was a left and a right hook to the body, then a right hook to the head, and Resendiz went down to the canvas. Big knockdown there for Garcia. Resendiz got up, and then Garcia jumped on him in the corner through multiple combinations, and the referee waved it off. So this was a very good win for Elijah Garcia, now 16-0. What is next for him? He's only 20 years old, and he's already possibly, he's almost there at fighting for a world title. He's coming off of some amazing wins. Defeated Amilcar Vidal, defeated Kevin Salgado, now defeated Armando Resendiz. He's coming off of 3 high-level wins in the middleweight division at such a young age. So for him, I wouldn't mind seeing him in his next fight for possibly like an eliminator, maybe for the WBC title. I mean, who knows? He could possibly fight Jermall Charlo soon if he's able to win an eliminator, or even possibly in his next fight. I mean, you never know. But for him, I really want to see him continue on moving it up in opposition, and possibly in his next fight fighting for an eliminator. But as for Armando Resendiz, he's now 14-2, but I still think he's a very solid fighter. His first loss was sort of a tough loss. I mean, he looked much, much different under Ismael Salas. He went with Manny Robles, came back, defeated Jarrett Hurd in a war. And this fight, he was performing decent against a very good fighter. It's not like he was getting dominated. It was a very close fight, but he got hit in that 8th round. It got stopped, but still, it was a solid performance from what was being put up. And Garcia just got the better of him. But for Resendiz, I wouldn't mind seeing him maybe go to 154 or continuing on at 160, just fighting these good level guys, because he's definitely a very solid fighter. And I think that he could definitely beat some of these guys at this weight class. So I wouldn't mind seeing him fight guys like top 25 to top 15 at middleweight. So overall, Elijah Garcia, in an absolute war, comes out on top, defeating Armando Resendiz by an 8th round stoppage. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.